what's up, y'all? It's your boy 30, man. Back with another video. Let's get into the recap. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button as always, man. Terrible night. Like, we went 0-3 last night. When I seen Zion went playing, he got suspended, I was like, that's gonna miss. Cause anytime I make an over-under pick, y'all know I love NBA over-unders. Anytime I make an under pick, it goes with who I think's playing. So when Zion didn't play, I thought they were gonna force feed him the ball. And I even said in the past video, they play worse with him. So I thought they wouldn't play like that. But he didn't even play, so, you know, so I took that one. Then the Texas, let's not even go, let's go Denver. Let's go Denver and the Nets. Remember I told you I almost took the Nets with plus 17. That would have lost too because they lost by 18 or 19, I think. I didn't think the Nuggets would go in there and beat them by that much. I think they won by like 18. I didn't think they was going to win by that much. The Nuggets never beat anybody by that much, but they did. So that under was a loss too. And then I was watching the football game like, okay, at least we'll cover the college football. Go 1 for 2. I can deal with that. It is what it is. Texas, down 7, 4th and whatever on the goal line or whatever in the red zone. The one thing we needed to not happen happened. A scoop and score, a pooper scooper, a scoop and score, 83-yard touchdown to put us down 14. Then they get the ball back and throw a pick and kill the plus 9.5. Like, I don't care what you say, that plus 9.5 was a lot. It's just. That was wow. I'm watching the game like, bro, he really just fumbled the ball and he scooped like fourth and goal, season on the line. That ball has to come out regardless. Even if you throw a pick in the red zone, that ball has to come out regardless. You got to give your players a chance to do anything. You got to throw it, period. So 0-3 in the night, man, that's completely like, I woke up disgusted. I went to bed disgusted, honestly. So, but we're going to shake back today. I got 4 NFL bets. You know, it's NFL playoff. 4 NFL bets, and then 2 basketball bets. So let's get into them. Y'all, first pick, we're going to knock out these basketball picks so we can get to the NFL picks. I know that's what everybody want. College basketball. So I remember y'all told y'all I'm done with college basketball. But like 4 videos ago, I don't know if y'all caught it, I said, if I do college basketball, I'm only doing over-unders, and that's what I'm doing. So we got UMass at George Mason under 141 points. The line was originally at like 142. They bumped it back down to like 139, I think. And I adjusted it back up on Hardrock. And as you know, like yesterday, them 2 unders we picked yesterday in the NBA, the line movement was going down. So the line movement was going down and it's still off. So the line movement doesn't guarantee a win, but it just puts us in the best interest. So I feel like if them teams play 10 times out of 10, who we lost on the under yesterday, I think them games go under more times than not. We just got caught up in a weird night. But yeah, we taking UMass and George Mason under 141 points. George Mason, they've been playing pretty good, and all that game's been going under. Like, I don't see this really going over like 127 points, 28 points. I don't see them get 130 definitely. So that's the first college basketball pick. We got UMass and George Mason under 141. Let's get into the next one. Next pick, we got an NBA prop. Utah Jazz and Phoenix Suns. We got Walker Kessler over 21.5 total points and rebounds. Just points and rebounds over 21.5. Walker Kessler, right? So this is my thinking, right? He has went over this line in 14 out like the last 20 games. But the important piece is John Collins isn't playing again. So he didn't win over like 8 out of 9 times when John Collins not on the court. That's more rebounds, more touches, more minutes, more points potentials. He's just playing. He get more activity when John Collins is off the court. And also the Suns, I don't know what it is, but the Suns struggle with like centers. Like they give up. Not saying that they give up a lot of like points and rebounds to centers. Like, man, that's just what I see all the time. Like it seems like centers have like not super like necessarily career nights, but they have great games against the Suns. Like constantly. Like go look at all the centers that the Suns done played this season or last season too. They just give up a lot of points, a lot of activity. I don't know what it is, but I like Walker Kessler in this spot. So we got Walker Kessler over 21.5 total points and rebounds. Let's get into the next one. Yeah, let's get into the NFL. The hoodie comes on. This gets super serious, right? So first game, 4:30 game. Chargers and Texans, right? Boom. We taking Chargers -1, right? Just win the game. I don't care how much you win by. You just have to win the game, which means 1 or more. Just win the game. And also, we taking Justin Herbert under 0.5 interceptions. You know how we do with these interceptions. We got to double back. And as you guessed it, you know we taking Lamar in the next pick under interceptions. But before we get into that, let's focus on this one. Chargers -1. I just feel like the Chargers have been in playoff form. Justin Herbert don't turn the ball over. They've been playing really great football. Now, if you would have asked me this question about week 9 or week 7, week 8, I might have said the Texans. But the Texans, man, they just Tank is out. They just got injuries, man. They playing terrible. You know what I mean? Like, they just not like, they just can't. And I like C.J. Stroud, but he's just been turning the ball over so much. And I almost took C.J. Stroud under 0.5 interceptions. They're home. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to play tough. but I just don't think they can keep up with the Chargers. And I think the Chargers defense gonna make a lot of problems for for Stroud, honestly. So we taking Chargers -1, and we taking Justin Herbert 0.5 interceptions. Y'all know the drill, man. Herbert does not turn the ball. I think Herbert killed us like week 4 one time. Herbert threw a pick. He threw one pick that was uncharacteristic, but he really don't throw picks. Like, he's a great game manager, and I will always no. It was that week when we had like all the quarterbacks. We went like 8 or 9 picks, and Herbert was the only one that killed us. But I love Herbert in this spot. He's a great game manager. He doesn't turn the ball over. If it's one quarterback I like, I'm sorry, let me just say this. I know Patrick Mahomes turned the ball over, but I trust Patrick Mahomes more than any other quarterback. But after him, it's Justin Herbert when it comes to interceptions. So, but we're going to take Chargers -1 and then Justin Herbert under 0.5 interceptions. Let's get into the next one. Our last 2 picks, Ravens and Steelers the night game, right? So, of course, I already said we taking Lamar Jackson under 0.5 interceptions. I don't see Lamar putting the ball in harm's way. If anything goes wrong, he can just tuck and run. I almost took Lamar Jackson over rushing yards, but y'all know, man, I want to give us, after going 0-3 last night, I want a full sweep tonight. I'm not putting no picks that I'm 75% sure, 80% sure. And I know these numbers are in my head, but based on what I feel, I only want to put picks that I'm 90% or higher on. Like, something fluke got to happen for us not to go a full 5-0 today. But back to the pick. Lamar Jackson under 0.5 interceptions, and the second pick, right? So I didn't want to take the game because I just feel like, man, they just beat Pittsburgh. And I do think they're 9-point favorites. I think Baltimore wins this game. But division type games, and it's a playoff game, and they just played 2 weeks ago. Mike Tomlin going to have them boys ready to play. I don't want to get caught up in no flukeness, 1-point game, whatever. Lamar, just don't throw a pick. And also, we're going to take Derrick Henry over 20.5 rushes, meaning that he has to carry the ball 21 times. This is a correlated pick. The Ravens should be winning the game. Lamar shouldn't have to put the ball in harm's way for a pick, and they're going to steady balance the run. I expect Derrick Henry to get 5 carries a drive. So you're talking about he could be at what, 13, 14 carries in the first half. That's what we want. Even if the Ravens were down or losing, they're still going to mix in a run because as much as we love Lamar, we know we don't want Lamar throwing the ball 35 times, respectfully. That's not the way they play. That's not the way they ever played. They don't want to start it now, especially against the Pittsburgh defense. So we're going to take Lamar 0.5 interceptions, and we're going to take Derrick Henry over 20.5 carries, meaning to get 21 touches, 21 rushes. So 21 rushes. So that's the 5 picks, man, or is that 6? That's all the picks. We're trying to go a full 6050 sweep, man. Put them locks in the comments. Last night was terrible. I guarantee it won't be like that tonight. I'm trying to get a full sweep. I'm going to catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out.